with me. Hate me, don't like me, don't fuck with it.
Thank you. How's everybody doing today? I appreciate the applause. I'd like to welcome you to another edition of the After the Game podcast. I'm your humble, grateful, gracious, and highly favored coach, Coach Maxwell. Appreciate it. Oh, God, you guys are far too kind. Today, we're going to be talking about the game versus Walton yesterday. DPA is now 5-0. Definitely give that a round of applause. Definitely give that a round of applause. 5-0. Yesterday's win versus Walton, 24-21. We're also going to talk about the NCAA tournament. My brackets, I would say 4 of the 10 that I made are doing decently. That Tennessee loss hurt. And we'll get into that a little bit later in the show. And we're going to talk about Ja Morant's return. And we're only going to talk about that briefly because I don't necessarily too much. Yeah, matter of fact, let's talk about that right now. Let's get that out of the way. Ja Morant returned, I think, yesterday versus... I don't even know who he played, man. Because, and I would say this about Ja, and then I'm going to move on. I'm not talking about Ja Morant anymore. Because I really don't. I have a hard time feeling sorry for millionaires. You know? And it's also hard for me to feel sorry for millionaires that put themselves in stupid positions. They do things to themselves that they don't have to do. And then wonder why certain things are happening to them. It baffles me. It really and truly baffles me. So, he came back. He got a highlight dunk. That dunk was crazy. And that's pretty much all I got about the Ja Morant return, man. That's it, man. Let's hope he learned from his decision-making skills. Is not really what one would desire from their franchise player, from the league star player. Like, the league is trying to give you this crown of the next big thing to come, and you do this with it. Triple, bro. And we're back. As I was saying, oh shit. As I was saying about Ja Morant. And I just hope you make better decisions. Because you got everything ahead of you. Right there in front of you, man. Trick this off, man. Be one of them guys. Don't do it. So yeah. Yesterday we played Walton at Walton. And I'll say this one thing about Walton as an athletic program. They do very good over there. I hear that their boys win it every year. It's either them or Great Oaks win it every year, and I think the Tri-County Cobras have a few players that go to that school, which is extremely smart because that's exactly how I'm going to run my program. And that's how you keep your kids in shape and you keep them playing basketball all year round. So even when they start their football in September, if you done had them from, let's say, June, July, August, 2 weeks in September, shoot, they're going to be cold when you get them in November or December, whenever the season starts. So, went up there to Walton. Hard-fought game. I didn't like how the game was officiated. I never liked the officiating over in Walton. Because I always feel like I just feel like I be getting whistle whipped. It's a lot of blatant calls that are not called. But my girls fought through it. They fought hard, and I'm proud of them. Like I said before, I have a big four. So I have 4 girls that I know I can put out there and they can do something with the ball. You know, they can put the ball in the basket. They know all of the basics. And again, when you're dealing with in this league, you got some kids that got the basics down, and you're gonna make some noise. One of the Knight sisters had a big game yesterday. She put in like between 8 or 12 or the 24. Like she was out there balling. She had a 3-pointer off the glass. She was out there balling. My leading scorer. She scored, of course, but she was trying to play point guard, but in playing point guard, time management of situations. And I'll take the brute end of that because as a coach, I haven't worked on that. I'm still working on like fundamentals, basics, and things of that nature as far as game planning and game situations. I haven't been able to implement much because we still skill building. But I see now that I'm going to have the next practice. I'm going to have to put in some situations where, okay, we are down, and particularly my score. I'm going to have her down 5 with like 90 seconds to go just to see what she does. What else? Yeah, had a really good game. Walton. Walton always is a challenge. Way better than what we was yesterday. To beat them again because I'm gonna say it again. Somewhere in this playoff, somewhere down the line, we're gonna see that Walton team again. And we gotta be prepared, man. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. Again, shout out my girls, shout out my coaching staff, shout out my cheerleaders, shout out my cheerleading coaches, shout out to the whole DPA student body. Yeah. Shout out, man. Shout out. And real quick before I go, I wanted to talk real briefly about the NCAA tournament. I'm extremely happy. Oh man, where the air horns? I am so happy. Michigan State lost. Oh my God. Yes. Shout out K-State, shout out that 21 Noel, aka Boba. Man, wow. That boy had 19-9 last night. They might hit that 4. Might hit that Final Four, man. That loss against Tennessee really hurt, like I said. I forget the kid over there. I think his last name Coles, Florida Atlantic. Noise. Okay. All he doing is raising his draft stock. And I hope they go far too. Shit, man, that's about it, man. I want to thank our sponsors. The good people over there at Hostel Steelberg. Shout out to the people over there at Everybody Hates Sleep Podcast. Special shout out to Sanity is Comedy. Shout out. Shout out to the What Up Dope brand. Shout out to the 9564 brand. Shout out to everybody. This has been another edition of the After the Game Box podcast with your humble, gracious, grateful, and highly favored, highly favored coach, Coach Maxwell. And I'm going to leave y'all with what we started with earlier. This is called Reasons This song is Reasons. Fuck with me. That's all y'all gotta do. And this is the song that's gonna play after I become mayor of Detroit.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. Hate me, don't lie. Me don't fuck with it. Fuck with me. 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 Hate me, don't lie. Me don't fuck with it. Me don't fuck with it. Fuck with me. I say fuck with me. Fuck with me. Look, Reason, how you doing?
How you doing?
Never better.
Never better.
That pussy clean.
That pussy clean.
Then your kettle.
Kettle.
Look, I hang with travelers.
Niggas be driving.
We don't ever settle.
We don't never settle.
But my bitch is the shit.
All my bitches the shit.
Wait, look, let me get my shit together. I been on the road, metal to the pedal to the metal. Don't care how you flip it. That liquor the same as by how you sip it. Take a couple of shots, it's gon' have you tripping. Thinking I'm more important and I can afford shit. But if she a dime, the shit I'm spinning. Take her to the crib and get all up in it. She screaming Jesus like God up in it. Cause she fuck with me.
She fuck with me.
I got her open.
Got her open.
Trading watch looking starstruck.
Wow.
Neck and wrist be frozen.
Wrist be frozen.
I'm ballin' on rap tours, the Marta Rosa. No time for emotions, we all been focused. Reason been bustin', I'm off the spoken, yeah, cause God done chosen me to be the next up, he done stuck with me. Fam around, got some love with me. My city pushin', bunch of haters looking, hoping they don't continue to fuck with me. Look at the niggas that run with me, couple cool niggas and some thugs with me. The llama right under the hub city, so I got some Crips and some Bloods with me, and they fuck with me.
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 Fuck with me. Hate me, no lie. Me don't fuck with it.